All right, so working on another Ram today, and this one's got it had a leaking manifold on it. So we put an aftermarket manifold on there. It was all warped. The original one's all warped. So this flange, this lower flange that bolts the Y pipe to the manifold, usually runs 2 bolts. And on the factory manifolds, there's cage nuts that go on here, but this one's it's got threads on it, and they send you some bolts. However, these bolts were only threaded about an inch down, and what was happening was you'd get the flange started and put the bolt in and tighten it up, but where the threads end on the bolt, it would bottom out and be tight, but the flange was sitting not fired or not tight enough, so it was literally like here, and the Y pipe would back off of the manifold and it's just leaking. So the bolts that I tried to put factory bolts on, but of course the thread's not the same. So one option I could have did was use a drill and drill out the holes in here and put cage nuts on. However, there's an oxygen sensor that's in your way, which makes things a pain. So I thought, okay, I'm just gonna do the next best thing, and I'm just gonna run a die down this bolt and give it some extra threads, and I can get it in further. You can go buy bolts, but
easier.
The store is closed, so might as well just make some. So we're just making some threads.
What size of thread?
This one is it's an M10.
Doesn't mean yours will be.
1.5. 1.5 is the thread pitch.
M10 1.5.
Yeah. 10 is like the bolt size diameter by however long. I'm guessing it's like.
But that's for this manifold. Doesn't mean yours will be this.
Yeah. These are just like some bolts that they send with the manifold, the aftermarket manifold. Alright, so this one hole for the bolt to go through on the flange is kind of rusty and nasty, so I'm just gonna like run a drill bit through it, try to clean it up a bit. I might actually grab like some vice grips to hold it, because I have a feeling this is just gonna get nasty. Oh, it actually worked decent.
Nice.
This one's a pain.
Because the oxygen sensor?
Yep. So much fun.
Watch the bolt hit the block.
Oh. Mr. Craft she is. Yeah, this one, so like the cat gets in the way, you can't really use an extension, and then you try to go from the back side.
Same thing.
And it's like, yeah, the O2 sensor's in the way.
Want to get a ratcheting wrench?
Yeah, you can. The throw isn't very good on it. Just gonna run it and check and make sure that.
No tick.
Yeah. Alright, so we got her bolted up now. Got everything cleaned up. Got the sweet safety glasses on. Unibrow.
Nice and quiet.
Yeah, you put the shield on. And then the fender liner.